let's face it, securities services isn't the most exciting part of the banking industry, but its role has become more critical. To tell us more, I'm now joined by Julien Kasparian from BNP Paribas Securities Services. He's the Head of Sales and Relationship Management in the UK. So, hi, Julien.
Hi.
So, what was the reaction of your friends in investment banking when you told them what kind of role you're taking in securities services?
So when I first joined, about 20 years ago, that was a bit random, but when I joined the custody world, my friend thought I was punished. That's basically what they thought. Say, are you sure? I mean, custody services, that's basically the last thing you want to do in the financial sector.
But it is becoming more critical though, isn't it? It has changed.
We've never been so relevant. It's very simple. So the last couple of years, and especially since the introduction of new regulations and the impact on the market, we find ourselves being a trusty advisor, not only providing services, but basically the way we are positioning ourselves is we are connected to all type of market infrastructure. So when you think about what the regulations are generating on the market, we are the first one facing it. So historically, when you provide custody services, settlement services, it's a basic service and you allow access to your market. Now, the fact is we need to anticipate every single piece of regulation. If I step back a little bit, back in 2007, while MiFID was one of the major regulations introduced in Europe, if you think about what MiFID has created is an introduction of competition and an introduction of protection of the investors. But the knock-on effect has clearly been that many market infrastructure have emerged in Europe, and investors found themselves having to deal with different new venues, new ways of investing, and it's a quite complex exercise.
So you're really at the forefront of all these changes that are happening in the market infrastructure world. So how has your role in sales, like how's that sort of sales process changed?
Well, clearly, the way we were just selling services in the past was we were talking about one market. Would you like to get some settlement custody services in the specific market? Now it has completely changed. So the discussions are more on a consultative approach. We sit down with our clients and we anticipate what the new regulation will have as an impact on their activity. And we look at how we can just help them, not only providing just simple custody and clearing services, but stepping up in the type of services we can provide. So we tend to absorb and protect more and more our clients from fragmentation, from market impact, is really providing. So there's a consultative approach, and then there's the way we position our offers.
Okay, and so can you tell us what's on your to-do list for 2015?
So interestingly enough, so where we find ourselves in this consultative approach and trusted advisor, we clearly have discussions now with our clients, financial institutions, investors. We find ourselves having discussion about how much we can help them, more than ever. So in a sense where historically just providing a service was providing a service, now we are looking at, you have the technology, you have the people, you have the manpower, and you are the expert in that space. And on top of that, you've got dedicated team looking at regulatory impact. Can you help us?
Okay, so can you tell us a bit about your sort of work style and your role and how you expect to achieve all your goals for the next year?
Extremely demanding. No, we have to be extremely structured in the way we position ourselves. But it's all about relationship. Everything is about relationship. I've mentioned many times, trusted advisor it's not only how, it's why we are doing it. So we've been doing and offering services for more than 3 decades. Is the relationship, the loyalty and the way we manage relationship with our clients is the key. And that's the plan for 2015.
Okay, great.